Hello YouTube, it's me, Mikey V, and in this video here, this is going to be a video response to Stevie Breech for the Over the Limit reviews. So, Over the Limit just went off the air a few minutes ago, and I gotta say, this was a good pay-per-view. Just like all the other pay-per-views this year, this pay-per-view was very, very good. So, we kick off the night pretty much with a pre-show that was streamed on YouTube and WWE.com, which was Kane versus Zack Ryder, and just as I predicted, Kane defeated Zack Ryder. It was a good match. Zack Ryder, I'm just saying, he's getting buried right now. It's just sad. But, good job for Kane. I mean, hopefully this will elevate Kane, and hopefully Ryder will get back on track. But, anyways, then we move on to the kickoff of the show. Christian was in a 20-man battle royal to face either Santino Marella or Cody Rhodes for their consecutive titles later on in the show. So Christian eliminated The Miz, and he was going to face Santino Marella, but then he went on to face Cody Rhodes, and I'll get into that later in the video. So then, after that, we have the Tag Team Championship match, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. Now, of course, Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler alone put on great matches whenever they're in the ring together. Plus, with the exception of R-Truth and Jack Swagger added to it, just makes it better. And I'm happy that Kofi Kingston and R-Truth won. Even though I love Ziggler, I'm happy that Kofi Kingston and R-Truth won, because hopefully they'll be pretty much as good as Air Boom, because they're just beasts. It was just good. So then we move on to the Divas Championship match, Layla versus Beth Phoenix. And this was actually a good Divas match. And Layla won. So that's pretty much that. There was a 6 spot where they used the turnbuckle, and Beth Phoenix put the submission hold on Layla. Okay, then we had Sheamus versus Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho versus Alberto Del Rio. This was another great match. This match was long. It was fast paced. It was just great. Sheamus, he pinned Chris Jericho after hitting White Noise, which is the Celtic Cross. So, great matchup, a lot of back and forth action, and Sheamus came out the winner. Then we got Brodus Clay versus The Miz. Now The Miz comes out, he's trash talking Brodus Clay, and yeah, pretty much just. And then he danced and everything, and then Brodus comes out, and he puts on a decent match with The Miz, and then he beats The Miz. So, yeah. Next, we have Christian versus Cody Rhodes. Now, this is where the pay-per-view starts to become fantastic. Because Christian and Cody Rhodes, they put on their great match after their little backstage segment. And they put on a hell of a match. And then, even better, now I'm a huge supporter of Cody Rhodes, but Christian wins it. I mean, Christian's had a down year so far. He gets injured at a live event. He gets his ankle injured, and then somehow he injures his neck. And then recently, probably about a few months ago, he injured his shoulder again. And finally, he's back, and they gave him the Intercontinental Championship. So next we have the best match of the night, 5-star classic, as CM Punk said, which really was. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. Now, of course, we get a Macho Man tribute for this, since Macho Man died today. But otherwise, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, first off, they put on a hell of a match either way. Second off, the crowd was awesome during this match. Third off, just some amazing spots in this match. The submission holds that they used were fantastic. Figure 4, surfboard, it was just ridiculously awesome. And also the pace of this match was so fast. It was awesome. Overall, CM Punk won at the end, kind of with the screw job victory. But also, Daniel Bryan's entrance, their entrances were good too. Overall, just amazing match right there. Best match of the night by a long shot. Now next we have Ryback versus Camacho, which of course is going to be a squash match. But it was funny. Lillian Garcia says Hunico is going to face him when really Camacho is, so that was pretty funny. But otherwise, Ryback comes out, beats up Camacho. That's the end of it. So then we go to the main event, which was, no doubt about it, the most entertaining match of the night. Even though CM Punk and Daniel Bryan was really entertaining. The funniest was John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. Now, they have their entrances and everything. John Cena beats the crap out of John Laurinaitis. He does stuff like, they're sitting at the Smash Announce table. John Cena puts them in submission holds. Sprays them with fire extinguisher. He dumps trash on him. You know, all the funny stuff. But then, Big Show comes out, and this is where it gets interesting. He grabs John Laurinaitis by the throat. He chokes him, brings him in the ring. He's choking him. He gives him Cena. Cena lifts him up for the attitude adjustment. Laurinaitis is about to take the move, but then Big Show knocked out John Cena, and John Laurinaitis got the pin to win the match. Now this is very interesting. Definitely not my prediction, but I wonder how this is gonna play out on Raw tomorrow night. I'm really looking forward to that. Big Show gonna get rehired. Big Show heel turn. And also just to add on a little thing, Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins, they would like throughout the show they'd go take all the signs that disrespect people power and everything, and they just rip them up. It was funny. But otherwise, that's my over the limit review. Thank you, Stevie Breech, for watching this.